Patch 1.1 is only 2 days away and so is Silverwolf. If by this point you're still not sure if you should pull for her, in this video I will show you why she is a must pull. And it's totally not because of my initial reaction to her trailer was, oh wow, she's playing with herself. By this point, you already know what Silverwolf does. Her big thing is being able to force a type weakness to an enemy and also resistance threats. But there is something you might not know. Something that makes her more OP than you think. If you take a look at this formula for real effect probability, you'll see a little something called Debuff Resistance. Debuff Resistance is usually possessed by a boss or an elite enemy. It is their innate resistance against certain debuffs outside of their effect resistance. Now if you check Debuff Res, you'll see the Debuff Resistance type, like the Elemental Debuff Resistance, like Bleed, Burn, Shock, and some such, and also Control Effect Resistance, including Frozen, Entanglement, Imprisonment, Dominated, and Outrage. As you can see, there are no Debuff Resistance for Silverwolf's Weakness Implant, Status Breaks, and the Resistance Shred, meaning the only thing Silverwolf has to contend with in the formula is Effect Resistance, in which her effect hit rate will come to play. So how much effect hit rate do you want on Silverwolf specifically? Well, as a rule of thumb, you'll want twice as much effect hit rate as the enemy's effect resistance to get to the base probability as the final probability. Of course, the caveat is that as of now, there's no way to know how much effect resistance the enemy has, so you'll have to do a lot of assuming. Okay, so for example, we're going to count the final debuff proc chance with us having 100% EHR, effect hit rate, and the enemy having 50% effect resistance. Now 1 plus 1, which is 100% effect hit rate, times 1 minus 0.5, which is 50% effect resistance. So 75% base chance. This is a Silverwolf skill base chance on level 1. So 75 times 2 times 0.5 equals 75% final chance. So we're back to the base proc rate. But this isn't always the case. See, as a rule of thumb, you always want double the effect hit rate of your enemy's effect resistance. But it will not always result in the base chance as the final chance. See, if you replace this with, let's say, 1.8 and then replace this with 0.6, that means you have 80% EHR and the enemy having 40% effect resistance. Now, the result would be 81. So it is actually higher than your base chance. Oh yeah, and of course the debuff resistance doesn't come into play because Silverwolf is just OP like that. Silverwolf is great. She's a gamer. She's meta defining and future proof, assuming no one in the future takes over her niche, that is, and overall, in my opinion, a must pull. Personally, I will be going all in on her banner and get myself a Hacker Gamer GF. That's all I wanted to talk about. If you found the video entertaining or helpful, leave a like, comment, and subscribe. It's free and it helps me out a lot. Thank you for watching and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.